Head of Public Service Felix Koskei has read the Riot Act to the staff of the Kenya Bureau of Standards over the discharge of their duties and engagement in corruption. Koskei has warned that KEBS employees found to have engaged in graft will bear personal responsibility for their actions. And as Brenda Wanga reports, this is the second visit to a government parastatal by the head of public service as the state prepares for a cleanup of government corporations.
So we're going to see one.
For the second time in as many days, the head of the public service, Felix Koskei, was at a government parastatal, the Kenya Bureau of Standards. Koskei's message of what he says is the government's rejuvenated war against graft directed at the staff of the country's standards body. The head of public service warning that engaging in graft at KEBS has grave consequences, not just on the country's economy, but the health and well-being of the country's citizens.
Consequently, this government has made itself abundantly clear that corruption will not be tolerated in any form.
Koskei's warning comes on the back of the recent contaminated sugar release scandal at KEBS. Senior officials at KEBS were implicated in the scandal and have since been suspended and charged in court. The head of the public service urging the government agency to work hard at cleaning its image that's long been tainted by other scandals like the mercury sugar and the substandard fertilizer scandals in the past. He also warned the staff against going against the professional code of conduct, asking them to stand firm in the face of intimidation.
And we are saying no one has to intervene for corruption to be perpetrated. No calls from above. No sacred cows, no one will be spared, but those who will do right, who will perform their duties according to the law and responsibilities given, will be protected and they will be assured of their jobs.
His remarks at KEBS coming hot on the heels of nearly similar ones at the Kenya Medical Supplies Agency on Thursday when he announced the termination of some 200 contract jobs there. The head of the public service also calling to attention the issue of staffing at government parastatals and the need for adjustments.
Generally, a wage bill should be 40% and below. But now if you get wage bills goes as far as 60%, 65%, 70%. Then what is left for development? Nothing. So we are calling ourselves to the table and we are saying, look, how is the wage bill? How can we ensure that we get substantial amount of money to go to development? And the only way to do that is to revisit the issue of staff establishments.
Koskei says they will be visiting other government agencies with the anti-graft message, but observers will also be watching to see how the government will be implementing its staff rationalization program in the face of the changing and hard economic times. Koskei has instructed all government agencies to adhere to the directive to link their payment platforms to the government's e-citizen platform by the end of this month. Failure to do so, he says, will see the offending agencies' payment platforms shut down. Koskei says this digitization and automation of services will help curb corruption and enhance efficiency. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV, Nairobi.